You don't even have Tyson Chandler here. Suns have to fill the void. And then look, cool down Bill. He has an old school mentality. He's coming off 51 points. You better believe he's
at the hands of Utah.
And showed professionalism by recovering, though. And that's something the Suns have to pay attention to.
They swing it to Marquise Chris. He's back in the starting lineup. They've run that play, I think, 4 out of the last 5 games. As Morris is able to roll to the back.
Sure, you pay attention to detail.
Here's Jackson outside. Finding Warren and TJ. He was caught between clubs. Monroe going to work down low. Gets inside left hand. Nice. At his 3rd double-double as a member of the Suns is Gortats. Little give and go. Interesting coming off of that victory against Portland. Is Jackson. Little spin. And Monroe inside to clean it up and fires back to Chris with a shot clock being reset.
I like the fact he got greedy there. Didn't settle for a 3. Put the ball on the floor and made an easier look.
Beal just
ease it up.
Warren quickly picked up there by Otto Porter. Ulis will take the 3-point opportunity. That starting point guard position. Here's TJ. Rush hour taking it down, and Jackson.
On that possession. It's unfortunate.
Jackson going right at Beal. Couldn't get the finish, but TJ Warren. Porter coming down, and Chris 70%. While Washington 7 of 11 at 36. Josh Jackson.
He feels like he can knock it in. And I've seen a lot of guys with not great form able to do that consistently.
Suns with a double-digit lead. Jay Triano trying to buy some time, knowing he'll need him in the 4th.
Low.
Morris, you see, no call. Back come the Suns. Jackson lobs it up, and Chris.
Getting your rest during the offseason.
You always hear those stories as Beal, the step back.
You look at the stars and see how they do it, then you will get the advantage that they have.
Morris going to work on Dragan. Signed a standard NBA contract after playing on a 2-way deal up until now. Morris sets up with a wide open to miss those. Beal, James able to get a hand on it. Sets up Frazier on the drive. Yeah, 4th year overall. And already
and defensively now, he's going to get the guy that maybe Devin Booker would be being guarded by.
James on the Scott Brooks. Beal, Saturansky, Jan Mahimi. As Oubre has that shot smothered by Alex Lynn. Didn't touch the iron, so shot clock did not reset. 70%, but then cooled off. Final 4.5 minutes. As Scott.
And all of a sudden, he's got a layup.
Mahimi on the handoff. Scott will not be bashed. Chris Jackson back on the floor for Phoenix, along with Warren and Lynn. TJ, quick pull-up. Lynn.
On the boards, though, offensively.
Saturansky down low. Nice underhand feed to Jan. Multiple procedures over the last year. It feels like he's just now starting to kind of feel.
You got to learn how to blame it on the rim.
Warren inside somehow. Shot clock down to 5. Scott inside. And he was part of that unit that built that 22-point lead the Suns rallied from. Ulis with a defensive violation, technical free throw to go down. Ulis able to get across the lane, not quite enough look. Here Jay Triano up and shouting instructions. Shot clock winding down to 3 in that space, but you get a veteran, especially like Beal, who knows if he jumps just enough, you'll get the contact to see those numbers go up in terms of volume. Ulis back with a steal, and Kelly Oubre Jr. Warren able to gather. Oubre Jr. gets inside with the leverage. Just over 8.5 points per game in the last 11. Here's Beal inside working on Ulis. Chris on the spin, got Morris up in the air. Fed it baseline, and then it's blocked away by Otto Porter. Porter coming down with bad intentions, and he's opportunity there. Under 2.5 to go here in the first half. Quick catch and shoot from Kelly. Morris going to work, finding Gortat, but it's tipped away into the hands of James. Up ahead to Warren, lobbing to Chris. Beal able to get an angle and
is going to get to the rim. Make him beat you with jump shots.
Warren inside. Boy, so was his bench let him down a little bit after they played pretty consistently during the road trip. 5 rebounds and 4 assists. And just like that, has the 15 points. Leads the Suns scoring attack. In fact, Warren and Beal, the only 2 scorers for either team in double game as they come up with a turnover. Warren on the run out. Boy, so good. And going back to your point on Marquise, the Suns open up that first play as was. Porter Jr. 6'8".
Gortat and Monroe, they're like they're doing a salsa. They're just hugged up.
Contrast from what we saw Tuesday night in Toronto, where seemingly every shot was a 3-point shot attempted. Thank you, Lindsay.
That's a good teammate. I love that. I'd rather see the guy.
See, Craig Monroe, if he gets enough minutes, who knows, might get the triple-double as Beal.
The jump shots. He tricks you sometimes and goes back door and gets you for layups.
Monroe in this second half. Long 3. Looked like a much high percentage shooter than that. Is Jared Dudley answers.
Jared sweeping the floor with that 3. I told him one day he's going to dislocate that finger.
And Frazier. Here comes Josh Jackson flying in, takes it high off the glass. So Monroe getting the brunt of the big man minutes. Beal with that arm extended.
Like react, because normally they're going to catch the second one.
And Alex Lynn does a nice job. Just under 2 to go here in the third. Dudley on the floor with the drive and the fifth. That tune is. At 12 points and a loss on Tuesday is season high 13. Ray Jr. sets up for the 3.
Supposed to do stay right there with it, and he did.
Well, this unit looking to come through for Jay Dollars to Suns charities.
This is going to be a very good fourth quarter here.
3-point game. Saturansky has it deflected away. Everybody held their breath like, oh no, it's going up. Here's TJ Warren.
Buckets, it gives them really, I think, a tremendous release.
Saturansky with a terrific catch. Beal on the run at the butt. Going with their bench here. The Suns bench played well in that third quarter. 11.
Okay, if he curls, you got to get the help.
Dudley out of the corner. Scott closing out. Here's Lynn. Lynn on the spin. Lynn with the free throw. Completes the 3-point play. Here's Saturansky. Inside with that right hand. Mental fatigue and physical fatigue. Meeks on a little runner.
Stella Harrington. People don't remember him. It didn't Greg Monroe.
Warren inside to go along with 3 fouls and 2 turnovers. And your guy Warren back in the scoring column. Makes Coldwell game scoring record 54 points. So he does know how to fill it up. Ulis left wide open.
That's fine. Sooner or later, they need to get a few stops.
Especially with that guy Beal.
It's the party. Keep shooting.
Ulis tied up. Throws it over the top to Lynn. Off to Lynn. It goes hard to the floor.
Didn't have a plan to do it. Made up his mind as it went along.
Short. Boy, tough break. Had the look that he normally knocks down. And Otto pulling away. Up ahead to Saturansky. Nice hustle by Tyler Ulis. Biggest lead of the night for the Wizards. The Suns have been able to keep it relatively close. And maybe a little bit more of a blueprint for Jay Triano and the coaching staff. First game without Devin Booker to see how they can try to successful run here and avenge the loss last month to the Suns.